Hello, welcome to YouTube Tips with EJD, where I get to tell you about different things as it relates to having a YouTube channel based on my experience as a growing YouTuber who has been teaching mathematics, data related topics like data analysis, data science, SQL, Microsoft Excel. Then I talk about scholarships and all personal development and so on and so forth. So, how do you get monetized on YouTube? Of course, one of the motivations why many people have want to have YouTube channel is because they can make some money, right? Of course, in the last video, I already told you why you should have a YouTube channel, and making money is part of it. But even if you're not interested in the money, there are other things like having a digital legacy. Imagine like, your great grandchildren, getting to hear your ideas on, different topics several years after you have passed, right? So for me, I think that's really important. But of course, let's talk about the money aspect right now. So straight up, how do you get monetized on YouTube? Of course, you cannot get monetized if you don't already have a channel, right? So you want to first of all and set up, create and set up your YouTube, your YouTube channel properly. So it means you can have a YouTube channel, but you may not set it up properly. That's really important. So I mean, in the second in the first video in this playlist, I already told you how I started my own YouTube channel. In the second video, I told you how you can set up your own channel. So you may want to go back to revisit that. But I'm going to recap some of the things I said in that particular place. So you want to first of all create and set up your YouTube channel properly. So of course, the first thing is you want to sign in with a Google account and create a YouTube channel. So if you don't have a Google account, that's a Gmail account. It's easy, it's free, you don't have to pay. Just set up, just go to gmail.com, open an account, and on that account, you're going to find a Google, a link, a direction to Google on YouTube. So click on YouTube and then create your channel, by clicking on your image. All of that was talked about in the second video. So just look at second video in this playlist. Then of course you want to choose a clear niche. For me, I've chosen education, right? So because I basically teach mathematics, data related topics. I talk about scholarships. I teach personal development and things like that. So choose a clear niche, whether be it education, tech, personal development, and all that. Then, of course, you want to customize your channel name, banner, profile picture, and description to look professional. So some people start YouTube channels and they don't pay attention to these things. So it's also very important. You need a catchy channel name, a banner, a profile picture, and description to look professional. Then you want to add relevant links and contact info in the about section. I demonstrated all of this in the second video. Then the next thing is you want to organize your homepage with sections like popular uploads, playlists, and shorts. I've particularly found playlists very useful, as a YouTuber. So if I'm going to make a video, maybe a subsequent video is going to come on the whole idea of how you can use playlists to gather more watch hours. So having talked about this, so let's move to the second way, how to like your journey to monetization, right? So the next thing you want to do is to understand, you want to YouTube, understand YouTube monetization requirements. Understand YouTube monetization requirements, right? So if you don't know what the requirements are, how do you work towards it? So to be eligible for the YouTube Partner Program, the YouTube Partner Program is a program that makes it possible for you to earn money on your YouTube channel. So to be eligible for the YouTube Partner Program, YPP, you must meet one of these criteria. The option one is you must have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months. So I mean, I've seen videos of people who got monetized within 7 days. I've seen things like that. People who got monetized within a week. So like that means they had 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. Within a very short time. For me, it took more than it took. Well, let me say mine took like 12 months, meaning that I was able to, because I started uploading videos like February 2024. Then I only got monetized around say May, June 2025. So you can see that's clearly after 1 year, like that. So there's a newer route now, which is the option two now. In that case, you need to have 1,000 subscribers plus 10 million valid public short views. So you know there are short videos that I think before now they were videos that you could only they could only last for I think 90 seconds. So I think it's been extended now. It's been a long time since I made short videos. So if you have 1,000 subscribers and you have 10 million valid public short views in the last 90 days, you can also get monetized. Then of course you also need in addition to this now you now need an AdSense account. So you must have an active AdSense account linked to your channel, right? That's the second step in getting monetized. Of course, the money won't just jump at you, right? So you need to put in the work. And that takes me to the third point. So the third point is to upload. So you want to upload high quality, high quality, valuable. Okay. You want to upload high quality, uh, upload high quality, valuable content. And that's not enough. It has to be consistent. So you have to do that consistently. So upload high quality, valuable content consistently. Now, when I mean high quality, I already told you in starting your channel, right? You don't need fancy stuff. You don't need to have YouTube standard, I mean Hollywood standard videos if you are making videos, right? So just make sure you have, like I said, clarity is way more important way more important than so than high quality, so to speak. But of course, as much as possible, just make sure your message is getting across to your viewers. So you want to use a content plan to publish regularly, at least 1 to 3 videos per week. That's what some people, that's like a standard. But I think this is also niche specific. For someone like me, I came to YouTube to if possible pour out everything I know. I wasn't even interested in following all this idea of 3 videos per week, 1 video per week. But of course, if you have to maybe if you're a travel vlogger or something like that, you need to edit videos because maybe some other people are showing, you may need to see their consent. It may take a lot of time to edit the video and everything. So in that case, 1 to 3 videos. So for me, there are times I upload 6 videos in one day because I was just too passionate. But of course, I also got to learn better that instead of just uploading 6 videos at a go, I could just schedule these videos to spread. So instead of uploading 3 videos at once, I could just schedule them to upload at 5 hours interval of the following day. So I got to learn that maybe just about 2 months ago. And that's the thing about YouTube. The more you do these things, the more you get to know how to get better, right? So of course you want to focus on audience needs and interest. So you're not making videos for yourself. You're making videos so that people can see it, so that people can always come back, right? So you want to upload things that they are interested in. And I told you, I get a lot of feedback from my audience. So sometimes they tell me, oh, when I started out, right, I couldn't write. I was trying to use Zoom whiteboard, but it wasn't working because whenever I was recording, so I would write down what I wanted to teach and then explain. But at some point, somebody told me something like, oh, why not write it like you teach in a class? I actually wanted to do that, but I didn't know I could use OneNote, right? But interestingly, my third video on this playlist is how I teach maths on YouTube. So that's how I got to discover all these things I'm now writing. I discovered OneNote and I then record with Zoom and things like that. And now it's very possible to do this. Then of course you want to use high resolution thumbnails, clear titles, and compelling descriptions. So all this make it possible for people to find your videos and find them attractive. Then you want to optimize for click-through rates and watch time. Of course, we'll be talking about this as we go on, as I make more videos on YouTube tips. So let's go to the fourth thing on how to get monetized on YouTube, right? So the fourth thing you want to think about is you want to grow your audience organically. Grow your audience, grow your audience organically. Okay? So, in that case, that means that you need to share your videos on social media forums, blogs, and email newsletters. So for me, I get to share on WhatsApp status, WhatsApp groups. I have some WhatsApp groups where I share ideas. In fact, one of the videos I'm going to make very soon is how I got my first 1,000 subscribers. So I'll tell you specific tips on this. I think it should be the next video or something like that. I'm not too sure. So you want to engage with viewers via comments. So when people comment on your channel, you want to keep engagement going. So I try as much as possible to answer everybody who talks to me on my channel because now I'm just growing. So it will get to a point you won't be able to keep up in answering people. But I mean, but even at that level, you want to be able to answer people who you be able, want to be able to estimate to say, okay, this person deserves my answer, and then you answer them, right? But for now, I answer everybody because I don't. I'm just starting out for sure. So engage with viewers via comments, polls, and community tab. Then you can use calls to action like e.g. subscribe, like, and share. Now, sometimes some people they really like your content, but they don't know they should subscribe. So until you tell people to subscribe, they may not subscribe. Not because they don't want to, they don't like your content or because they don't want to subscribe, but because people need to be told, they need to be called to action, right? So another thing that can really help is you want to collaborate with other YouTubers to expand reach. So maybe another YouTuber gets to interview you, and then you now have the opportunity to introduce your own channel. So that really helps a lot. So grow your audience organically. Now, I think this is really important because when I started out initially, I began to get a lot of emails from people who say they are SEO experts, and they said, "Oh, your videos are not getting enough views. You don't have the right tags and hashtags." At first I was really wondering if I should go that route, but I was like, "Hey, I'm not in a hurry. I'm more interested in putting out my content than getting 1 million views in 1 second." No, I know it's a matter of time. My videos are going to get millions of views, but for now, I'm still building, and I'm not in a hurry, right, so to speak. So, but one thing I also learned to do is from those people when they make their suggestions, and I began to use those suggestions to improve my channel on my own because I mean their emails are unsolicited, but I'm not. So when they send their email, now I carefully read and begin to pay attention to what they are telling me to do, and I get to improve my channel doing that because of course I'll have to pay them, and I'm just growing. I've not even got any payouts since I started, so why should I give them my money? Of course, if so, I mean, but I just it's just advisable that you grow your audience organically and not do any, don't be in a hurry. Just build gradually, and you definitely arrive at your destination. So the fifth point. So I get to learn this a lot, just like I told you, from people who sent me emails who are SEO expert that want to, help me grow my channel very fast and everything. So I mean, I like the ideas, but I feel I'm not in a hurry and I can learn on the go. So you want to optimize SEO. SEO is search engine optimization for discoverability. So you want to be discovered as much as possible, right? And there are things you need to do on your YouTube channel to make that possible. So optimize SEO for discoverability. In that case, you need to conduct keyword research using tools like TubeBuddy, vidIQ, or Google Trends. So I mean, for me, like, right, what I use AI, I use ChatGPT, and ChatGPT already knows. So based on the topic, ChatGPT can already suggest to you that, oh, these are the best keywords and hashtags and and tags to use for your video. So include keywords in titles, descriptions. Now, one thing I'm particularly doing on this playlist is I try to make sure that every topic I talk about under this YouTube tips with EJD, I try to make sure YouTube appears there because many people are looking for information about YouTube. So having YouTube in your title, I think that goes a long way. And of course, don't forget you need to also title your thumbnails, title your video. Don't just post it like maybe all the numbers you see when your video is downloaded, right? So include keywords and titles, descriptions, tags, and transcripts. Then use proper video categories and playlists to improve channel structure. So like I said, instead of just putting the videos up there, you want to arrange them carefully in playlist. In fact, this is one thing I was strong on from the very beginning. So I like to put my videos in a playlist. No video is just straying around. The only video that is on a playlist is my introductory video to my YouTube channel. Apart from that, every other video is in a playlist so that you can follow step by step. So I'm going to make a video on how to use playlists to increase your watch hour for sure. Along the line, just watch out for that. So you can create engaging thumbnails and strong intros to retain viewers, right? So for me, I basically teach math here. So I think, of course, I know I can improve in the area of introducing the topics and how those topics are applicable. So the sixth thing I want to talk about is that you need to track your progress, track your progress with YouTube Analytics. Track your progress with YouTube Analytics. So as you begin to upload videos, there are things like, oh, how many people are watching your videos within the first 1 hour and things like that. Okay, I guess I want to even do I want to show you practically what this is like. So I just click this now. I go to this to my account and I go to YouTube. So then you can just go to your videos, and when it comes to your videos, right, of course, you can see your videos. You can already see the number of views and things like that. But then you have the analytics here. So you click on analytics. So you can see, your YouTube channel got 4599 views in the last 28 days. Then your views 4.6 thousand, watch time hours 568. So I gained 80 plus subscribers in the last 28 days, 7 more than usual. So that's like some progress. Of course, you can also see your estimated revenue. You can see I'm just starting out. So you have the number of subscribers. So it tells you a whole lot. And you can even see the dashboard, right? So you can see the dashboard that tells you some more information, like, these are my published videos, how they are doing, within within the first few, maybe within the first 28 hours. So you can get a lot information about your videos here, and that can actually get you to understand so the kind of content people want. So you can even check the languages. Okay, channel languages, about the drafts. Okay, published. Okay, now trying to see. So ways by which I earn, right? Which by which I can earn, right? So you can have watch page ads, short feed ads, memberships, supers, player for education, and all of that. There's an action I need to put there. I need to use my verification. So AdSense account and all of these things. So you can also do some customization, right? So these are like me uploading my banner and everything. So, but of course, what brought me here is the idea of having tracking your progress with YouTube analytics, just like I showed you not quite long. So monitor your subscriber growth, your watch time, and audience retention in YouTube Studio. Identify your best performing videos and replicate success. So watch out for the kind of videos people really like to watch and do more of that for sure. Because of course, you're not making the videos for yourself. Understand what content gets more clicks, shares, or watch duration. Then we go for number 7. So the seventh thing you need to know about, having getting to monetize your YouTube channel is to apply. So apply for the YouTube, apply for the YouTube partner program. Apply for the YouTube partner program. That is YPP. Okay. So once you meet the monetization criteria of having, the first one is having 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within 12 months. So once you meet that, then once you meet the monetization criteria, then go to YouTube Studio and click on monetization, and then you can apply. In fact, YouTube is going to send you an email to get around that, right? YouTube will send you an email for you to take the next steps, even if you don't do this. But if you want to do it on your own, you can just go to YouTube Studio, and then you go to monetization and click apply now and follow the process. Accept YouTube partner program terms, link your AdSense account, wait for review and approval, usually within a month. Then you'll get an email once approved or rejected. That's pretty simple. In fact, once you meet the criteria, YouTube is going to prompt you to take the next step. So the 8th point when it comes to monetizing your channel is that you want to enable monetization, enable monetization on your videos. Okay, I remember in the 4th video I made on this channel, I showed you how to upload a video on YouTube. So one of the steps you're going to see there is you have the opportunity to either monetize a video or not monetize. So, but initially when you get monetized, it will all the videos you have on your channel will automatically be monetized if you apply for the partnership program. But subsequently, every new video you upload, you have to either say you want to click yes or no whether you want to monetize or not. So enable monetization on your videos. Once approved, go to each video in YouTube Studio and toggle monetization on. I mean, in my case, I think it just happened automatically. I didn't have to do that. Then you want to choose which types of ads you want. Like, do you want skippable ads or non-skippable ads, or you want bumpers and all that that you'd like? The beautiful thing is that you can also choose the kind of things that are advertised on your videos. Maybe your beliefs do not align with certain things, so you can actually choose not to have this kind of things advertised on your videos. Then you want to ensure your videos follow YouTube's monetization policies, e.g., no reuse, no copyright violation. So you're not reusing other people's content, and you're not, violating any copyrights. You're not also speaking. You're not displaying violence or using words that are not allowed like that. So the rules are there, so you just follow them as much as possible. The ninth thing is that you want to explore additional explore additional monetization options. Additional monetization options. Okay. I think I've told you that in the previous, maybe in the last video or so. So they are all, apart from just earning money from ads, right? After joining the YouTube partnership program, you can explore super chats and super stickers during live streams. So I've never done any live stream, but I know at some point I'm going to do live streams. So as you do the live streams, people can gift you whatever. People can do super chats and send you super stickers. Then, of course, channel memberships, which are active on my channel. And I don't have any member yet, but I know very soon I'm going to begin to have them. Then you can do YouTube shopping where you sell, you can have a merch shelf where you sell merchandise. Then you can have YouTube premium review also. Then you can have affiliate marketing and brand sponsorships for sure. So those are other ways of making money. And the 10th, but not the last, the last but not the least, rather. So you want to stay compliant. This is very important. And the rules keep changing. I think in recent times, uh, YouTube has made a rule about maybe people using AI generated content or using other people's content. So maybe those things would no longer be monetized starting from a particular date. But of course, one way to stay free from this is make sure you have your own original content, so you don't have to worry about these things. So stay compliant with YouTube guidelines with YouTube guidelines. Okay, so stay abreast. Interestingly, they have this regular way of communicating with creators where you can get to know the latest things going on. So you want to keep following YouTube community guidelines and AdSense policies. Avoid reused content, copyright strikes, and clickbait. So regularly check YouTube Studio. I mean, this clickbait thing, it gets me very, a bit. I'm not just cool with the idea of, people will, you know, put up a topic and then you look at the video and you see something else. I really don't like that. I think people see it as some kind of way of getting clicks, but I don't know. So regularly check YouTube Studio and monetization tab for updates or warnings. So in the final analysis, right, getting monetized on YouTube is not just about uploading videos, but about building a community, providing consistent value, and engaging strategically. It may take time, but with consistency and strategy, monetization is achievable. So stay consistent and stay strategic. So I come to the end of this video. Let me know how helpful this video is for you, and if there's something you'd like to know about, having a YouTube channel or and all that, right? So feel free to let me know. And be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. Become a member if you want, if you can. And there are benefits attached to being a member of the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell when you subscribe so that you can always get alerted when a video is released. And be sure to like, share, comment so that more people can have access to this video. And the algorithm can push it further. I'm going to talk about how the YouTube algorithm works in a video to come. I don't know which of them, but just keep stay tuned to this channel, and all these hot tips will come your way, and you can make your journey on YouTube sweet. Till I come your way again, keep doing YouTube right. Bye.